Thief! 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 Somebody help! Thief! Thief!
The doctor's words, "He will live, but he needs time," kept echoing in my head as dawn smudged the horizon with gray. My baby, Iamade, slept warm against my chest. The corridor TV murmured a preacher's early morning sermon, to no one in particular. I stared at the ceiling tiles and thought about Rose. Envy is a quiet knife. It doesn't flash, it glints. I didn't see it when we were children. I only felt the sting later, when I realized every smile she gave me had a seam of hurt stitched inside it. We were never raised as enemies. Not exactly. We were raised as competitors by circumstance. Our father, Baba, was a proud man, a tailor whose hands could coax elegance from stubborn fabric. He loved us both, he said. But love distributed unevenly is a drought disguised as rain. Rose's mother, Mama Edohan, lived at the back of the compound. My own mother stayed in the main house with Baba. It wasn't that he loved my mother more, he insisted. It was logistics, money, a promise he'd made before Rose was born. Explanations were grown-ups' balm. Children only saw doors that closed and rooms they weren't invited into. Rose learned early to knock hard. One memory returns to me whenever I think of what followed. I was 9, she 11. A Saturday market day, the sun hot as pepper. Baba bought me a second-hand storybook from a roadside stall, The Girl Who Found Water. He gave Rose a packet of hair ribbons, beautiful and cheap. I remember hugging the book to my chest and feeling my own heart beat against it. Rose stared at her ribbons, glossy and bright. That night, I found my book under the kitchen firebox, edges singed. When I cried, Rose shook her head. "Maybe you dropped it," she said softly. Then, almost kindly, "You shouldn't leave things lying around." Years later, I would think, she couldn't bear to see me happy with something that had been chosen just for me. But we grew, and we learned to laugh together. We shared chores, small gossip recipes. We even whispered to each other in the night, when rain hammered zinc and rats scratched at the ceiling. There were moments of real sisterhood. When Baba had a malaria spell, Rose stayed up to sponge his forehead. When my first period came, she put a pot of water on the stove and told me, "It's just your body saying you're a woman. It's not a curse." She pressed a folded cloth into my hand and showed me how to breathe through cramps. We were not enemies. We were complicated. The fracture widened in adulthood, quietly, then suddenly. I found work at a small logistics firm. Rose opened a provisions shop near the junction, Mama Rose's. She was good at it. Her ledger was neat, her smile persuasive. She could turn a slow afternoon into profit, selling biscuits nobody meant to buy. But credit is a trickster. It eats from the back.